Hello. So it is now the part 2 for Guardians Half Shell event, and this is also debuting with the Foundations of Power event. So you can get probably some double dips. Plus, we got Time of the Fearless and 4XL. It's a 1-day version of Time of the Fearless, but we got a 4XL, so you get some double dipping here. And there's also a Turtle Brawls. So yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. But this one gives us a new relic called Scroll of Mastery. It says Guardians Half Shell Part 2. The Ninja Turtles continue their journey with love for pizza and a quest for justice. So we'll get the Scroll of Mastery, the new relic. Let's log in 4 times. That's another 4-day event. Fight in an arena, grand arena 40 times. Buying emeralds, like I said, we got 4x right now, so this might be a good time to buy emeralds. We do have Winterfest coming up later this month, the end of this month. Winterfest probably like right after this event ends, after all the turtle event ends, we'll probably go straight to Winterfest. So you get some VIP. There's some get VIP in this one too. So oh no, maybe this is just a reach VIP. Maybe there's not a. Oh, it's buy emeralds. So it's a buy emerald. So you can double dip. If you buy emeralds, you get the buy emeralds here, and then they get VIP on this one. So there's a double dip on that. Spending emeralds. Obviously, you're spending emeralds in the other one. Defeat bosses during the story, of which we will be reading here. Complete one mission on the Guardians and Shells special event map. So you complete this quest, like on the event map, you get more of these. Opening chest tower. 100 chests over 4 days means you have to open up like 10 extra a day. That's quite a bit. So if you're going to do the tower, you probably need to do extras. I've already done tower on this account, but yeah, you might have to open up some extra chests if you want to get that one, because you're going to need to open up an extra 10 a day to get there. So that's quite a bit. And then of course Foundation Power. Who would have thought that the Titans could become stronger still than their former selves? Now that their new forms have arrived on the battlefield despite evil, no one dares doubt the Foundation, the ancient creature's power, the origin of wisdom, and the source of their otherworldly might. So obviously you have login, you have spending energy, reach VIP level, opening summoning circle 50 times is pretty easy. Alright. So there's that. We talked about buying emeralds. Collecting Titanite dungeon. So if you're doing all your dailies, you're getting all your extra Titanite stuff. Like, you just need to get about 350 a day to do this. Pretty easy. Spending emeralds. Again, we talked about there's double dipping there. Opening outland chest. 150 is quite a bit. I think this one doesn't have the open outland chest like part 1 did. So there's not a double dip there. And of course, Time of Fearless. Can't sit still as you're still along the right high in the sky. It's true champion. You could do much more. Feel the sweetest victory, long, pleasant exhaustion for great use. This is a 1-day event. You get some energy for guild dungeon battles. Collect 80 soul stones. Reach VIP level. Complete quests here. Spending energy. Fighting arena. Like I said, these are, you could probably do most of these without too much trouble. As long as you do everything. But it's a 1-day event. And then, of course, we got new story missions here, so we're gonna do all this. Hope you guys managed to catch some rest over the past few days, because now we've got work to do. Yeah, like finding our way back home. Any progress in your research, Isaac? Is it really possible? Nothing's impossible, especially when transdimensional portals bring not just guests, but a ton of new tech. That tech, debris, might be our only ticket home. If we tune the sensors to our dimensional signature, they'll be easy to find. My thoughts exactly, Donnie. We'll track them quickly if we go back to the rift sites. According to my sensor, the nearest one is... something's off. The sensors say intact devices from your world are close. In Strongford's harbor, there are no rifts there. Maybe the debris is carried there by the current. Either way, we should check it out. Lead the way, Isaac. Here we are, at the harbor. Right now, the locals are asleep, but during the day, it's way busier and louder here. Both the city's logistical hub and a key part of the Strongford's water supply. I must humbly note, I had a hand in its modernization. Looks like not everyone's gone bad. I think I hear footsteps and hushed voices in the distance. Fishermen work at night, maybe. I'm not picking up any heat signatures on my thermal sensor unless... Oh, crap!
Surface dwellers, you should have stayed in your petty stone-clad house tonight. At this stage of plan, we don't need any witnesses.
Isaac, that cold-blooded shark face doesn't seem friendly. Looks like your arbor is being invaded by some fishmen. Either that or Strongford's sworn enemies decide to get side jobs on the night shift, but your theory sounds much more promising. Attack! I like that we have like a new background here with like the ships into the harbor and stuff. That's a new one. But da 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 da. All right. Wow, this is a all new battle theme. Battle scene. Let's say it's one of the new ones they added when they redid the campaign, which could be. I haven't played those campaign missions in forever, so. Yeah, I wonder. All right. There you go. All right. That was weird. There wasn't like an after story. What's this ruckus? Seems our plan got exposed a little sooner than expected. Doesn't matter. You can stop the tide now. I thought all your failed attempts to siege Strongford taught you to stay away from the harbor. Trying your luck again? Luck has nothing to do with it. The tide of change ushers in our shifting resolution, new tools, new master, new opportunities. Tools. Isaac, these fish folks must be talking about tech from our world. Stay sharp. This lady's definitely got some tricks up her sleeve. Master was right. You are the smart one of your shelled bunch, but not smart enough to see how severely outnumbered you are. Get them. Master was right. No, it can't be him. Your civilization will fall.
Even the heavens are repelled by you.
Isaac, I was watching you use those gadgets of yours in the fight, and man, that's super awesome. Tesla coils, energy catalysts, electromagnetic resonators, it's like a work of art. Did you invent that all by yourself? Yup. When you live among smug mages who tend to mock the magic-deprived ones with their spells, you find ways to adapt. It's even more impressive, since it seems magic in your world could do incredible things, but your ingenuity's right on par with it. You see, magic's unreliable. Patron gods devour each other. Magical flows constantly shift, and most rituals don't work as intended. Science, on the other hand, is constant and predictable. It's much more fitting foundation for a better and safer world. Don't you agree? I do. Don't forget, science can both build and destroy. I've known scientists whose good intentions led them to dark places. Only the sewers will know where your shells went. Alright, let's go.
Behold the power of the goddess.
Alright. Hey, Donnie, I've been hesitant to ask you something. You're great with science and gadgets, but in battle, you use a simple stick. Why? Oh, this staff? Our father and sensei gave us these weapons. Each one is meant to remind us of our strengths and weaknesses. I don't get it. Forcing such a brilliant, inventive mind to build something so primitive seems like a waste to me. Quite the opposite. Father knew that with my talents I might grow too heavily reliant on complex technology, and one day it could fail me. He showed me that even the simplest tools in the hands of a creative ninja can be more powerful than any tech. And he was right. This isn't just a stick. It's a lever, a pull bat ball, a baseball bat, a spear, and so much more. Get it? Never thought about that way. It actually makes perfect sense now. Let's put that multi-stick of yours to good use then.
You belong on the bottom.
Justice from the heavens.
All right. The Walking Dead. Magic, talking trees, now fishmen. No offense, but your world of Dominion is a crazy place, Isaac. I am constantly amazed. Ah, you haven't seen the half of it, but I bet your world would seem just as wild to me. What's it like? Towers of concrete and glass scrape the sky. Everyone has a device with all the world's knowledge. Metal birds soar up in the clouds. See, that sounds crazy enough to you. I think I'd like it there. And no magic? We've run into a few future supernatural things, but back home, magic is much weaker. Before Dominion, I never thought it could be any different. Huh. If magic manifests differently across dimensions, so could the laws of physics, theoretically, fundamentals, mass, even time itself. It's possible. I hope we could do this comparative analysis together someday, colleague. But first, let's build that portal. I think we're close. All right.
Behold the power of the goddess.
All right. That tech piece is just around this corner. Aha, there she is. Hey, fish lady, call off your goons. Hand over those new tools now. We're not going anywhere, child. Your people imprison the free waters with this harbor, using them to fuel your city's prosperity. When we sever Strongford's ship lines and cut off your water supply, you'll finally see that everything comes at a price. Pretty bold to lay out your plan to those trying to stop you. Your sea wars didn't exactly manage to hold us off. On the contrary, we all played our parts perfectly. Now it's time for the final act. Let the horn of the deep's vengeance roar tonight. What's that in her hand? A seashell? Not just any seashell, but the one augmented with high-frequency resonators. Who or what is she trying to lure here? Could it be? The dead sea will consume each of you.
Crystal of Celius.
You gave it your best shot with this sneaky invasion, fish lady, but it's over. Your last chance to surrender. Nothing is over, smart one. I thought you'd realize by now that this seashell isn't just a fancy decoration. Come, take a closer look. Donnie, back off. There's only one creature that can hear such a high-frequency sound waves. Ah! Is it a giant squid? Yep. Ah! Like a giant kraken. I can't believe it came all the way here. You can't even summon these beasts in the open ocean easily, and now it's on land? We need to show this squid it was a huge mistake. Let's set it back in tears before it tears the half the city apart. Grrr. It's not moving. Okay, animation's bugged.
Behold the power of the goddess.
Yeah, its animation is bugged. Oopsie. Doesn't know how to move on land, apparently. Oh, there it goes. Okay, like... Now it's doing something. Yeah, it was kind of bugged. For like almost 20 seconds. Nice. Okay. Our little fetch quest went sideways, but we finally made it to the tech piece, Isaac. Care to do the honors?
Ahem, on the behalf of the Guardians of Dominion, blah blah blah, I confiscate this Nazi seashell and alien tech.
Thank you very much, Yoink. These augmentations from the Technodrome's vaults should be useful for building the portal, Isaac. Need any help in the lab?
Nah, I've got it. You guys should rest up after a night like this. If you find more tech, send it straight to me.
The master was right after all. He warned us not to underestimate you, Turtles. That we cannot defeat you. But we can keep you busy long enough for the real invasion to begin. Boom. That blast! It's coming from the market square. We gotta move now. Alright. Oh, wow. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Scroll of Mastery. I mean, we'll do one just because we have the stuff for it, but that's a, yeah, pretty significant increase, but, oh, it's the brawls. Okay. I see how this works. All right, so I'll probably do this as a separate video just because this video is already long enough, and I think we'll do the brawls as its own theme. But if you want to know more about like the other relics, so I did do a video about them the other day. You can find that video down below. As always, thank you for watching.